This is your morning in 8 minutes. It's back to school time in Tennessee, and some kids already back in the classroom, others getting the backpack ready this morning.
It's exciting stuff. From today through the start of August, more school systems across our area are heading back. That means if you're not dropping off a student, expect slowdowns during those school zones along your morning commute. Keep an eye out for those school buses too. So some of the school systems starting back today: Blount, Fentress, Hamlin, and Roane County schools have a great first day. Conk, McMinn, and Monroe County schools heading back tomorrow. Enjoy your last day of summer. We've got the full list of those school openings inside your WVLT News app. We hope it's a great school year. And we do want to get your morning started with a check of that first alert forecast.
So Sydney, you've got a little bit of fog behind you, but you say once the sun comes up, it'll kind of go away.
Exactly. So just a little slow going, at least for the time being, and then we will start to see some improvements, like Will said, once we see the sun fully up. So give it just another 2 hours or so, and then improvements are headed our way. So we've got fog and a little bit of cloud cover this morning, but take a look at this sunrise. Absolutely gorgeous, and it's really a wonderful welcome sight for us this morning. We're sitting in the low to mid 70s right now, continuing to climb right near 90 degrees this afternoon, and then refreshing changes are headed our way. We'll have a closer look in your first alert forecast.
Forward to those changes, Sydney, appreciate it. Well, this morning, a silver alert for a missing 83-year-old man whose car was last seen in Granger County. Robert Stidham, missing from Wilson County, just east of Nashville. He was last seen driving on Rutledge Pike in Blaine. He may be driving a black 2022 Honda HR-V. The TBI says Stidham has a medical condition, and it may make it difficult for him to return safely. If you see him or know where he is, call 1-800-TBI-FIND. Well, the Cobb County Jail is going on 10 months of not housing inmates. That, of course, since flooding from Hurricane Helene. Leaders
say a delayed response from FEMA is costing them thousands. We sat down with the mayor, who tells us the agency is wavering on building a new jail. Mayor Mathis says the county is budgeting millions as they wait for FEMA to help them out. He says he is hoping FEMA will at least chip in to help pay for a new jail, but as they wait for those answers, the cost to transport inmates to other counties keeps on going up. Mayor Mathis says they're looking at up to $80 million to build a new jail. For context, the county's annual budget, other than schools, is $35 million. President Donald Trump is set to rewrite the rules of global trade just after the clock strikes midnight tonight.
Yeah, and that's when his pause on a list of tariffs is scheduled to end. At the last minute, the president announced a 15% duty on South Korean imports. He says it'll be 50% for Brazilian goods if the country does not end the trial of the former President Bolsonaro, accused of attempting a coup, also a major Trump supporter. President Trump is also doubling down on a 25% tariff on imports from India. Some analysts say it's hard to assess the latest trade news because details are so scarce. U.S. businesses have to pay the president's tariffs when they import certain goods produced in other countries. Several say that leaves them no choice but to raise prices for American consumers. Well, it's day 2 of the NTSB's investigative hearing into January's deadly collision involving an Army Black Hawk helicopter and an American Airlines passenger jet.
That tragedy happened near Reagan National Airport. The crash killed 67 people. The 3-DA hearing began yesterday in Washington. At the time of the crash, officials say the helicopter should have been flying below 200 feet, but it was at least 70 feet higher. Investigators are focused on potentially inaccurate altitude readings from the Black Hawk helicopter. Flight data shows the plane attempted to climb aggressively to avoid the helicopter. Dairy Queen locations in and around Knoxville are raising money today for East Tennessee Children's Hospital.
Already craving a blizzard. It happens today as part of Miracle Treat Day. Every blizzard sold, $1 or more, will be donated to the hospital through Children's Miracle Network hospitals. Officials say the money will go towards purchasing life-saving equipment. If you're wondering what Dairy Queen location near you is participating, here in Miracle Treat Day, we have the list for you inside your WVLT News app. 6:55 OC, what's traffic looking like?
You know what, guys? I know what I'm doing after work. I'm craving a blizzard at this hour. That's not great on a Thursday, but what can I say? Taking a look at the roads, though, my big concern as you all get ready to head out the door is this fog. Take a look at this camera west of Strawberry Plains on I-40. Good news is traffic is moving, but it's pretty dense in some areas, so that's something that you're going to want to take note of. I know Sydney's keeping a close eye on that for you all. But traffic is moving out there, so
that will help with that morning commute.
Well, thanks, Olivia. Yes, that's right. We are tracking that fog early this morning, so it is going to be slow going for a little while. But as the morning progresses, we'll start to see a few more breaks of sunshine. But then that'll make way to some pop-up showers and storms by midday. We could see some of these storms as early as noon through the early afternoon. A lot of this will continue on through dinner time frame. So this is associated with a cold front. This cold front is going to bring us major changes as we head on into the first few days of August. So we go from 90 degrees today with some scattered showers and storms, and then we will start to see our temperatures begin to trickle on down. Upper 80s on Friday, and then the low 80s on Saturday and Sunday. Just a chance for a few showers and storms, but those overnight lows, fantastic 60s. I'm excited.
Bring on the
All are, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely some good news. All right, Sydney, thank you so much. Thanks for joining us for WBLT News this morning. We've got so much more to talk about and tell you coming up on the CW. We hope you join us. Have a great Thursday.